I'ma go around the town, up in my way, up in my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas don't wish where I'm from. Ride till we making it out. Hey. Ride till we making it out. Hey. Look. Go around the town, up in my way, up in my shit.
What did you want me to introduce you as, man?
Cody, Big C.
Big C.
Big C works, yeah.
Damn, Big C. What's the C stand for?
Cody.
Big Cody.
That's fair.
I'm thinking about changing it soon to Kilo.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Big Kilo.
Not Big Kilo, just Kilo.
BK?
Yeah. I can't let myself get played like that.
I already thought it through. He said nah.
You're not gonna let it get caught slipping.
Yeah.
That's the title of this
Trust me,
episode.
I took a minute to figure out Big C. It took me a minute, I took my time figuring out Big C. Big C is cool and all. I have a.
No, but I just want to get you into a habit talking into.
Oh yeah, I got you.
You can. Yeah, you can turn it towards you. Yeah, literally swivel it. Yeah.
But
you're good.
More
just
of
so
a
habit.
Like Big C is cool. Like I fuck with it. I got it. I made that name for myself at the time because I was trying to just put on the big homies, put on the big niggas. You feel me? Because I was getting because I was always the big dude. You feel me? And people always wanted to make it seem like being the big dude is an issue. Being the big dude, you ain't cool. Being the big dude, you ain't this. Being the big dude, you can't pull biddies. You can't make money. Like, you feel me? Like, big dudes was just getting bad rep. Unless if you was like Rod Wave or Mark Henry or like any of these famous, like really famous big dudes that get out there. You feel me? And there's not much of us. You feel me? Like, unless if you count like Drewski and DJ Khaled.
Nah, niggas just gotta be nice at something.
Yeah,
I feel like all those people you naming are nice at something.
You feel me? Exactly. And that's what it is at the end of the day. And I felt like people wasn't understanding that. You feel me? Like, it don't matter like who you like your body is. It matters how you is. You feel me? It matters what you can do and like what people think of when they hear your name. So that's why I went with Big C. I was trying to put on for the big dudes. You feel me? But nowadays, you know, like the big dude is kind of like getting normalized slowly. You feel me? So I kind of been wanting to switch my name. I haven't really like put the green light on it yet because I'm not fully sure if I want to stick with Kilo. But I just know whatever, if I do make a name change, whatever name I do change myself to, it's gonna be that's what it's gonna be forward.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So with the new name, you feel like your music's gonna be evolving as well?
Oh yeah, for sure. Kilo is definitely is gonna be a different animal for me. Maybe that's why I haven't fully put my foot on the gas yet because I'm still trying to figure out what I really want to evolve to.
Right.
You know, as far as with my music at least. Cause I'm a type like I was talking to Juma earlier. I like to do everything. You feel me? Like I like to sing, I like to rap, I like to have hands-on everything. But when it comes down to it, like my sound, I know what I'm gonna sound good at. I know what I should stick to.
Right.
But at the end of the day, there's still multiple ways for me to go to it. Like, I love my trap rap. I love, like, my party rap and stuff. But a part of me also knows, like, sometimes when I'm spitting, like, I don't like the songs that I'm making because I know I could be deeper. I could really, like, open people's eyes type with, like, deeper bars, deeper lyrics and all that. Right. So it puts me in a spot where I'm like, what do I want to do with the music? Like, do I want to stay like the party lifestyle or do I want to switch myself up, get myself more of like a J. Cole, Cordae type of vibe where it's like, I'm speaking some real shit to you. You're going to turn up to it and you're going to hear some real shit that you're going to relate to. Even on a deeper level. You feel me? That's as far as my music. That's as far as where Kilo would be. So I'm still trying to figure out, is Kilo going to be the dude that you come around and you know you're going to have a good time? Or are you going to come around Kilo and he going to wake you up? You know, change you as a different person. He's not just a good time. He knows how to make you that next level you need to be.
Word.
You know, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's cool you got that option, bro, because there's a lot of artists that don't. They could just do one thing.
Exactly. You feel me? And like I feel like, especially with the way things is going, you see everybody touch everything. You feel me? Right. Like there's like no artist just like makes one type of song and sticks to that one type of song. Like you see rap mixing with country nowadays. Yeah. Me personally, I ain't gonna fuck with that shit. But if you fuck with it, that's cool. Like you found your market. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's like you can see rappers sing nowadays. You can see singers rap nowadays. There's so much that you could do with music, and there's so much that hasn't been touched or even thought of or just created yet. So at the end of the day, it's always conflicting for me. You feel me?
Word.
Because sometimes what I think sounds good when I'm singing and rapping, I fuck with it, but like the homies won't fuck with it. But the bitches will. But then I'll make something that the homies fuck with, but then the bitches don't. You feel me? So it's like,
would you ever want to be known for something? Because you keep using examples. So like when you said the Corday and Cole, would you want to be known for something?
I do. Oh, my fault.
Nah, dude, you're good, bro.
I do. I definitely do want to be known for something. As of right now, I just want it to be known that I'm definitely somebody that's gonna be known from Orange County. You feel me? I'm definitely gonna be somebody that's gonna put Orange County on the map. Like that's all you need to know right now.
It's more like the city with it.
Exactly. You feel me?
Because ultimately Kendrick had that appeal. It was just like he is somebody from Compton. Yeah. Like that's the appeal. Like sometimes it's like the story knowing from where you're from. Because I feel like the way like Andre from Atlanta comes across, you know, that's just like he's an embodiment of where he's from. 50, he's just an embodiment of New York. A lot of this new drill falls into that category where they don't mind just being a representation of where they're from.
100%.
As far as even not forcing what they do is like the type of music they make, even if it's the same stuff all the time. It's just because they don't mind being a representation from where they're from. So I get that viewpoint.
I want it to be a little more than that, though. You feel me? Because, like, for instance, like I've moved around a lot as a kid. You feel me? Like I have a lot of different parts of cities and different states in me. Okay. Like my dad's side, he's from LA. My mom, she's an immigrant from Vietnam. You feel me? I'm half black, half Vietnamese.
Wow.
I've lived in Virginia. I've lived in different parts of Cali. But like at the end of the day, when you hear people speak about Orange County, there's not that to it. There's not that, oh, he from Orange County. Okay, cool. Like this dude got some shit with him.
It's crazy because even the people that are like popping from here, they don't come across like they're Orange County, you know?
Exactly.
Even from like a throwback like Gwen Stefani to a new age Kill Switch 4, people like not all people in Orange County relate to these people to act like they're the representation for us, you know?
And when people do make it out of Orange County, it's like when they forget about their home. They forget where they come from. You feel me? And that's what I truly believe. It's like a lot of people from Orange County, if you do make it out, you do forget where you come from because you don't see the stuff that's going on for other cities when their celebrities make it out. You feel me? Like I forgot. I want to say like last year on Christmas, I seen a video of G Herbo out here like giving out turkeys to homeless and shit. Like there's been a lot of celebrities that's made it out of OC, like Russell Westbrook. I'm trying to think of somebody else, but I can't get to the.
We got Tiger. Mind. We got Gwen. We got Yee. You hear me?
You feel me? There's plenty of people that have made it out of OC, but don't want to come back to OC and do what you're supposed to.
Bro, funniest thing you guys saying that, bro, when because I grew up like near the Tiger Woods Learning Center. I've always wanted to build something like that, bro. Like that's been like my thing, like to have like a sports complex type of like.
What's gonna be in the Survive Center?
Like a whole sports center, bro. It'd be like a whole sports center. Yeah,
like a bunch of fields.
Well, like no, just like a hockey rink. Because that's what Arnold had. Like Arnold has like a hockey rink. Yeah. So that'd be similar to just having like an indoor soccer as well. But just like multiple courts. But like the thing about Tiger Woods Learning Center is the appeal, bro. Like them fields is nice, bro. Maintained. Although it's a small area, you know. Yeah. His appeal of like just this small area, it brought like, bro, because that's right there on Gilbert and what, like in Crescent, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's not an area where it's like, it looks all nice, you feel me? And then it's just this nice ass center, dog, in the middle of all this shit.
Yeah, it's just randomly across the street.
Random, bro. Yeah. Random. Especially how golf is like kept up. Like, I know golf is more away from shit, you know, like you know, like not the average person just grows up playing golf and shit. But it being there, bro, half the people in my area were fucking around wanting to go there. It was like access to computers that like you just can't go to the library and shit like that. Like I would have never known that. So me, like the fact that you said that, like coming back to be a staple in your area, to be well known and like respected, I think that's another thing too.
Yeah, and it's like given the opportunities that you didn't, you feel me? Like a conversation me and you had about how like it took you a minute to get into the studio because resources.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, why don't you want to give the resources so that the person that's gonna take your mantle is provided with it? You feel me? Like he's still gonna have to work for it. You just gave him what he needs so he can do the work. You feel me? Like a lot, like I know I've put myself in a position where it's like I want to go do work. I want to put in work. I want to do something, like even make some money today. But it's hard. You feel me? Because sometimes I don't have the tools. I don't have the things necessary to get myself up and out to go make the money. But nowadays, money is everywhere. Things are everywhere. But how are you gonna use your resources? You feel me? How will you use research?
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear that.
So speaking of music in different genres, how was it making that one song with
Chico? Man, I'm not gonna lie. So when Chico sent me the song, right, I was listening to beat. I was just trying to figure out how I was gonna go on it. You feel me? Because I mainly rap. You feel me? Right. I mainly like spit bars. Because as much as I want to say I can sound like Chris Brown, I don't. That's just the reality of it. But when it comes down to it, he sent me the song, and I was just kind of like thinking in my head. I'm like, okay, so how can you do this? Like, you kind of gotta go with it. So when he sent me this file, I'm listening to it. I'm like, I'm gonna do kind of like a sing rap style. You feel me? Where like I'm kind of spinning a little bit, but I'm also kind of giving like a little groove for the song. Right, I ended up just kind of singing on the thing. Found out the engineer how auto-tune. Thank God. But just making that song, like it was a dope vibe because. Never ever did I thought I was gonna be making a song with a Spanish speaker. Not because I didn't want to, more of like I wasn't connected there yet. You feel me? Right. So like when Chico, laid down his verse hard as hell. If y'all ain't heard Mamacita yet, you need to go check that out. It's been out. You need to go make sure it's blown up. But as far as it goes, like he spat down his stuff, I spat down my shit, and it just bloomed from there. You seen how the flower bloomed from the seeds. So it was amazing. It was amazing, honestly. And the studio vibe that I walked into was amazing. The people were great. The song just honestly is gonna be a part of what we're doing as we grow from this county. You feel me? As we try to branch out and show the rest of the world what Orange County, California is made of. You know? Yeah. Giving people the variety that they want and the product that they want at the same time.
Okay. What city you repping for Orange County?
End of the day, my heart is in Westminster. You feel me? That's the city I definitely came from. Westminster, right there. I've like I said, I've lived in Garden Grove. I've lived in a little bit of Anaheim, a little bit of Stanton, a little bit of Inglewood, but Westminster is where my heart lays. You feel me? I went to that high school for a reason too. I had plenty of other options, but Westminster was where my heart laid down for the city.
I feel
you feel me? So.
I feel that definitely. We were speaking a little bit about the year of graduating. I know it's a little more recent time.
Yeah.
But just even with that being said, what is your music influence, and what even got you to the stage where you started making music, Brady?
I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. When I was a kid, I used to write songs to try to pull females. As a kid, I would write females' love songs, like real life, like the corniest shit you could ever think of.
I don't really know your name, but excuse me.
Yeah, like that shit right there. Like, but it was crazy, bro. Like I would be like, your eyes shine in the sunlight. Like
I was using lyrics.
It was crazy shit. It was just random shit, right?
Yeah, no.
And then I started using it as therapy.
Word.
You feel me? Like. Middle
what
school,
a shift, bro. That's like way
opposite. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy.
One of us for complete confidence, the other one you can hide confidence. Right?
So like it went from me trying to pull females to me waking up as a kid.
Word.
Me realizing that I have a single mom, I don't really have a father, and we always struggling. Realizing that I was actually in the hood, regardless that my hood wasn't like how others portrayed theirs. You feel me? I was in a deep hole with my mom all the time. You feel me? Like we didn't know how we was getting rent, how she was gonna feed me. It was always a struggle. So I started using my songwriting as a way to let out the dark thoughts in my mind. Like if you ever meet anybody that know me, like as a kid, as a young adult, whatever you want to call it, they always say, you always got a lot of energy. You always happy. You always whatever, right? So when I'm in a moment where you don't see that, everyone knew. You feel me? But I'm never a person where it's like, I'm gonna bring you my problems. Like I don't wanna bring your day down. So what I did was I started using songwriting as a way to just let out the darkness that was inside of me, so I could be that regular, oh yeah, that's Cody. You know, you're gonna have fun if you see Cody. You know, you might laugh, you gonna smile, like it's a guaranteed. There's no question of what you're gonna get when you see me. You feel me? That's where it transferred to. And then I stepped away from it because I thought sports was gonna be where I was gonna go for a career. I started playing football for the first time in the 7th grade. Right. I was playing basketball since the 5th grade, but like I was always a big kid. I didn't really ever picture myself getting skinny like that. So I was like, football is going to be the way to go for me. So being a big kid, I got into football. I found out I was really good at football. Like first day of like just a random practice, the coaches were like, man, you got good footwork. Like you could do something with yourself.
Yeah, especially basketball background.
Exactly. So
you just look more agile.
Exactly.
They're not expecting none of that shit.
How a big ass kid being able to move as fast as a receiver.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I was like, all right, cool, football. You feel me? So I was grinding, working my ass off, doing what I needed to do, talking to coaches, figuring out what I need to do to get my name out there, to get me to go to USC. That's the college I wanted to go to. You feel me? Then COVID hit. Didn't know what the fuck was going on. Didn't know where the hell we going. Is school still a thing? Or is school still like scouting for players? How am I supposed to even give him a highlight reel when realistically
season,
I had exactly. You feel me? Like I have 2 seasons for you, but like even then, like I played my ass off, but you can see my team ain't doing too well. So what impact am I really making? You feel me? So at the end of the day, like I didn't have a senior year to give. I didn't have nothing. You feel me? So I tucked football away. You feel me? I did what I needed to.
Was that hard?
It was. You feel me? It was a really heartbreaking thing because like when I went to a game or two and I seen my
devastated. I lost my sport,
dude, man, like especially the year before I had gotten first team all league.
Yeah, see,
and I got varsity lineman.
You start
of the
looking
year,
forward to
me?
shit. That's the thing, you know,
Yeah.
with like little things like that, you just start looking forward. Like
Exactly.
oh,
Taste of it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Senior
bro.
year, excited, right?
Yeah, you just like realizing you're capable too. Like, you know what? Like, if I could already do that, like,
imagine what I'm gonna do this next year and the next year and the next year.
Yeah,
Like at Westminster, we had a 1,000-pound shirt. They stopped the culture for a while, but I brought it back my year, right?
What is
So
that?
the 1,000-pound shirt, it's you lifting 1,000 pounds of a combined of bench, squat, and power clean. I was the only kid to get
was in
that
the mode.
1,000-pound shirt. I was a junior. There were seniors above me. Oh no, I was a sophomore going into a junior. There were seniors above me. There was plenty of people who could have gotten that shirt but didn't want it. You feel me? And I really worked my ass off because I was like, I'm going to get this shirt.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear this motherfucker and y'all going to know what I did.
Yeah.
And it was crazy too because my coach literally walked up to me the last day of our maxes and he's like, hey, I got to let you know, you half a pound away from getting the shirt. I ain't going to give it to you until you get that half, right? I was done with squats. My legs were dead. I couldn't do the bench press. Like my arms were dead. So it came down to me having to power clean, which was, I'm gonna be honest, the worst thing. Like I was terrible terrible at the power clean out of like you gotta catch it. It was the whole thing. Nigga. So I was like, fuck all that. Like, fuck all that, right? I was like, are you serious right now? Like I really gotta, he's like, you really gotta get it. I'm like, fine. So they put it on 2.5. 4 tries, right? I could not get it. Our head coach walks up. He's like, all right, Cody, it's the last one. If you don't get it, it's over. You got the whole team surrounding me. I still got the video on my phone. Everybody is like, come on, you got it. I hit it. I snatched it. I grabbed my shirt. It was like the biggest thing for me that day. I was like, if I just did this year, y'all is not ready for me next year, the year after, and the year after. You feel me? So, yeah, to answer your question, it was very, very heartbreaking for me to leave.
Because at that stage, you're just at a level of like, there's so much work put in to get to that point.
And then but then
like
you also realize
yeah.
where all that work got you. And then you want to just like, now I just want to work more. But then you get cut off at your ankles. You feel me? It's like, boom, what are you going to do now? Yeah. And so end of the day, yeah, it was a pretty heartbreaking moment, especially when I seen the guys play. You feel me? And it was crazy too, because Westminster, for my 3 to 4 years of playing there, we were switching out our head coaches, so we didn't have a really good rep. You feel me? Like Westminster became like the Loera of the city a little bit. You feel me? Like, yeah, you feel me? If you from Orange County, you hear Loera, you know what Loera is known for. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, see,
cold.
I got 5 niggas in here.
Yeah,
Niggas know.
I didn't even. It ain't even a school. It's just like, hey, copy.
Yeah, nah, niggas know it's true for sure.
You have to
Write a
have that.
name like that,
That's
bro.
good.
Like that's crazy.
Towards you.
Towards me,
Yeah, there you go.
is that good?
Yeah, because it'll. tip
Cool.
over.
But yeah,
that's
so we
funny
didn't have those great years, but like the one game I decided to go to. Mind you,
Fuck
nobody
Lord.
has seen me. Nobody's heard from me this year. I'm just like I've been doing my own thing with the music, with work, everything, right?
Yeah.
I come out to this one game that they're playing. I forgot who the hell. I think they were playing some team from Newport or whatever. Motherfucker's doing good. Scored like 3 games. I had one of my coaches come up to me. He's like, "Damn, we should have had you here all year." You feel me? And then that got me thinking. It's like, damn, what if I was here all year? Maybe my team would have pushed it a little harder. Maybe we would have broken that 1-9 streak this year. You feel me? So yeah, leaving football was a hard thing for me.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I even tried to go back too.
I can
Like,
tell by the
tried
way
to
you're
go
talking
back.
about. It's like hella details. So you be thinking about these,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
You be thinking about
It
these,
be
bro.
hitting me sometimes too. Like I went back to my old high school. I'm helping out coaching and stuff with basketball. And
Word.
like I'll even go check out the football guys sometimes, and I just see it. I'm like, y'all some lucky motherfuckers. You got a good coach.
It's funny,
you got the
bro.
Good shit going on.
Like, when did Imani come on? Second season,
Yeah,
right?
second season.
Yeah, like we had somebody previously from like from our class. Like he goes back and does coaching.
Okay.
But like you
Yeah,
can
he
tell a
coaches at
lot of it
Kennedy.
has to do with like realizing that our year didn't have the like just even the acceptance of good coaches or just wanting to make the program better.
exactly.
And like that's why he's there now. To like even push it to another
Yeah,
level.
bro.
because
Exactly.
Bonnet Park's got a whole ass stadium now.
yeah, bro, level of care. You feel me?
For
Like,
what?
Bro, no, real life. Y'all do have a crazy
For
stadium. I'm
what?
driving by the motherfucker. I'm like,
Trying to
and no disrespect on y'all.
Calling out
but,
high schools
like,
right now.
I had a couple homies and like I knew a couple females that were from Winter Park, and I'm like, okay,
Oh,
so how's your
word.
school? You feel me? Like I noticed like y'all got a couple cuties. Like how Winter Park is, I might go over there. Like nah, dog, don't. It's a shit school. I'm like, damn, okay. But I'm driving by, y'all got like a whole ass stadium for
Yeah,
a football
yeah.
field.
That's
niggas
new.
Gear
Yeah,
looking
that's
cool.
new. That wasn't
Oh,
there.
like,
Yeah.
it's like-
The stadium
That
don't
was
cover
not
up
there,
the
yeah.
rest of the inside of the stadium. That's for the outside. That's for the
Everything
that's
else
to
was built.
deceive the
Yeah.
parents, bro.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
to
They-
deceive
bro,
the
bro,
parents.
Everything
they
else
put
was
that shit
built
on
in
the main
62.
just to make sure the
street.
school,
They-
like y'all keep getting new kids.
They had a broken down farm.
Yeah, bro. Everything else was
goat.
built in 62, bro. Like,
One chicken running on the football field and shit.
oh shit.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
bro.
great.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Fucking Bonaparte.
even at that time of like when you leaving high school and then getting into the music level of seriousness, was there like a group of people around you that kind of pushed you towards it? Because I know you said you use it as
Yeah.
therapy. Or like, when did it get to the stage of like support? Now I got people supporting me and like I want to take it serious too.
So, my first time in the studio was actually with my homie right here, Jay.
Okay,
My boy
Thanks,
Shaq,
you.
he's our producer / engineer. My boy Zeke, aka Zato, aka one of the hottest artists in Orange County.
Shaq. Shout out to Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq.
Nah, just
You
Shaq,
like
bro.
the name? Okay, man. He goes by Shackle
Shout out
10
to
for the whole
Shaq.
name, but we call him
Oh,
Shaq.
alright.
But regardless, Jay and Zeke, I knew them first. They brought me to the studio. I got there. I seen how the vibe was. It was like, you want to hop on the track? Shaq just laid down this cool beat. I just hopped on. I was like, fuck it. Like, let's do it. Like, see what I could really do. You feel me? And I just kind of like spit something raw, something like just right there type, wrote it down, like got it done, got it out. And then like our producer, he's like, hey, you not have bad. Like, you kind of cool for like this, like actually being like your first time in the studio. Like most of the niggas I bring in, the moment they hop on the mic, I'm like, get the fuck off. But you doing pretty cool. So I'm like, okay, bet, that's not bad. And then after that, I just kind of just started rolling with it. You feel me? Like getting myself back into the music. Like if I knew one of my homies was about to make a song, I'm like, bet, let me hop on the beat with you. Bet, let me like write with you. Bet, let me like, hey, let me pull up to the stew. I was hitting niggas up to like, just let me pull up to the stew. Cause I was just like, let me get there. Cause me being there gives me an opportunity to be on a song. Me being there gets me an opportunity to learn how to work on my songs. You feel me? So having them just knowing they was gonna be around music all the time, that's all I wanted to do. You feel me? I would be at work. I was working at In-N-Out at the time. I'm over here making fries, like writing song lyrics. over here like making fries, talking about how it's fucking 9 to 5 for life type shit. You feel me? So and like whenever I had free time, I was just pushing myself towards the lyrics. Like the moment I got something in my head, it's like fuck everybody, fuck everything. Give me 10 minutes. I need to write out whatever inspiration's in my head right now. You feel me? So and it was crazy too, because I had just started off, where to them they had started 2 to 3 years ago. You feel me? So to me, I'm a beginner. To them, they're already at a level that I need to get to. So to me, I always felt like, fuck, I need to be better. Fuck, like what? Like, there's a reason I'm not on this song right now. Fuck, there's a reason why they ain't named me first to be put on the feature. They named him. So it was always just kind of pissing me off and reigniting the fire that's inside me. Because no matter how many times it died, I'm just like, a nigga was fire. I want to spit some shit on it though. Because I know I could make some shit. You feel me? So it was always a way to just push me and make me be better. Because I already knew where my dudes was at. And I was never going to let me be the person that drags my group down. You feel me? I was never going to be the dog that's like, fuck, he's the reason we ain't make it. Fuck, he's the nigga that we have to drag to this shit. You feel me? I'd rather be the dude that's like, like you hear my name, you know I'm gonna drop some shit for you. You hear my name, you gonna be excited for this show. You hear my name, you know what energy coming, you know where you need to be, and if you ain't there, you know that you fucked because my energy ain't gonna be fucked.
Based off that perspective, was it like the level of productivity that like your homies around you and like what they were doing, or was it the type of music they made, or how serious they took it? Was it you wanted to be like them? Like, what was it to even want to compare yourself to them?
It was seeing the work they were willing to put in. You feel me? Like, no matter what we was doing, if somebody was at work, somebody was with they bitch, somebody was with they mama, Stu, first thing in our group chat, Stu, question mark. Like, who's going, who's down, who's with it? Okay, one person's busy. What about the other 3? Okay, 2 are busy. All right, cool. Guess it's just me today. You feel me? Like, there would be certain moments where it's like, I wouldn't want to go to the stew because I always focused on other shit. But like, he would tell me the next day about how he was in the stew till like 3 a.m. last night.
Damn.
Made 1 or 2 songs. It's fire. Like, my nigga was in the stew from like whatever time till 3 a.m. Bro, I'm blessed to have that opportunity to be able to go to a stew till 3 a.m. You feel me? Like, I'm blessed to have people around me to remind me of what my childhood dream was. You feel me? To let you know, hey, this was your dream. Now it's a possibility. What do you want to do about it? You feel me? You could either be, and this is what runs through my head nowadays. I could either be one of these city artists that, you know, like they're known in our city. And I give them love, shout out to them, that's fire. Or I could be one of these artists that really get out of the city and put on for my city. You feel me? And I don't want to be the artist that's stuck in the city. I don't. Like, it's cool if you want nothing for the city. Shout out to you. I'm going to give you love. No hate, no nothing. That's fire. But I'd rather be the artist that is able to put on for the city. And now the other artists has got a little bit of y'all got a freeway instead of taking your inside streets. You feel me? To the path of success. You feel me? That's where I want to be with it. And so that's always been like my drive and stuff. Cause like, the first thing people want, like nowadays, like, hold up, let me backtrack a bit. I'm going too fast for myself. When people used to ask me, hey, tell me a little bit about yourself, I'm gonna be like, I mean, what do you want to know? Like, what do you want to know? Like ask me questions, I'll give you answers. You feel me? Nowadays, like, if somebody asks me, oh, tell me a little bit about yourself, I mean, like, I'll just jump to it. Well, start off, I mean, I make music. It's like, oh, cool. And then we'll just go into that. You feel me? It's not like you ask me questions. It's like, I'll give you what it is. Here, I make music. That's all you need to know. You feel me? You want to know more about it? You want to know what type of music? You want to check it out? I got you. Boom. Like, we got it all here. But, like, aside from that, I make music. Oh, do you work? Yeah, I do. But, you know, music. Oh, do you used to play sports? Yeah, but, you know, music. You feel me? Like, music. You feel me? Because it's like, we could talk about all the other stuff, but, you know, play my song first, and then we could talk. You know, it'd be cool. You feel me? It's business at the end of the day. It's cool, friends, connections, network. Like, I'm cool, and I don't start no beef. I'm a dude that's like, I'm gonna just give it to you. You feel me? We're gonna be solid. We're gonna be whatever you want to be. Just music first. You feel me? Like, if you is about the music business, cool. If you not, let me know so I know, like what to expect from you. You just a person, like you a regular dude, like, you know, you just trying to like kick it with your homie. You just trying to see me. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Smoke wood, kick it. That's cool. But if you a person that's like, we in the same industry, we could work together. Why is we not? You feel me? Why are we over here talking about the fight we just saw with Tank and Garcia? Nigga, we could talk about like let's make a project together. Your sound matches my sound. Hey, or even our sounds don't match. I could bring you a new crowd of people. You could bring me a new crowd of people. You feel me? Like I said earlier, there's just so many things you could do these days with the music where it's like, why don't you want to? Feel me? End of the day, it's like, what do you want to do? Because if you don't want to do this, what do you really want to do? You feel me? Like that's a question I ask myself a lot. Especially,
why are you that open about everything? And then the second question to go off that, because you mentioned it earlier, and I don't want to forget, is what is your path of success, or what is success?
Watch out with the camera, bro.
You know?
You said what?
Watch out with the camera.
My fault.
No, you're good.
Take the jacket off. It's a little warm in here. So ask me that first question.
I was gonna say, what is it that like makes you about all this stuff? Like just even has you wanted to tap into a bunch of different stuff, and then going back to earlier is what do you define as success?
Okay. So to answer your first question, so I grew up, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna lay it straight, not the brightest kid. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking like book smart, more of like realizing who I am as a person. You feel me? Like when my coaches would be like, hey, you a natural leader? I'm like, how? I just yelled at everybody because I'm tired of your ass making me run. I don't know how that made me a leader. You feel me? But then it became to a point where I was kind of always just pushed to a leadership role. So I became a leader. I made myself a leader because I didn't want to be a follower no more. I didn't want to be told what to do. I didn't want to be told this. I didn't want nobody else in charge of me. You feel me? I wanted to be the one with the responsibility and to be the one that can be in charge. I wanted to be the person that you could trust and be like, hey, coach can't be here today. We need you to run practice. Go ahead, get it going. You feel me? So that's when I was just kind of like, okay, whatever I do, I just need to take charge. If I'm going to be a football player, I promise y'all I was the best one in that school the entire time I was there. Like nobody there you meet ever could touch me. If I'm going to be an artist, I'm not going to say I'm the best artist right now because not only am I not consistent as I want to be, I'm not where I want to be with my music. But I'm definitely a competing artist, and when you hear my sound and when you hear my music, it's no question about where you know I'm going to go. You feel me? There's no doubt about it. And at the end of the day, I can't be a follower. You feel me? I can't be the one sitting in the back. It's like, okay, let my niggas do the work. I'm going to kick back. You feel me? That's not it for me. You feel me? I don't like to freeload. I don't like handouts. Like even asking for help is a very, very difficult thing for me 90% of the time. So when it comes down to it, it's like I want to be able to be the person that can be the provider, be the person that you know you can count on. You feel me? And I've had my mistakes, I've had my fuck ups like everybody, but at the end of the day, it's like where you want to be at. Like do you really want it that bad? You feel me? Like, how bad do you really want it? You feel me? Like, I've had my share of help. I've had my share of fuck-ups. I've had my share of mistakes. But at the end of the day, I know what I want to be. So all that right there in the middle, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, everything that was given to me is going to be paid back. You feel me? Everything that was given to me or helped me out is going to be taken care of. You feel me? It's all just notes in my head. All notes in my head. Who took care of me? Who got me here? Who helped me this way? Who helped me that way? I got you. No matter what it is, I got you. You feel me? What was your second question though?
Well, like, what is your path to success, or what do you even define as success?
My path of success, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. But for me to know success, for me to know success, I guess my first stepping stone at the moment to success would be performing out of the city. You feel me? Because at this point, I've had 3 performances. I've had 2 with Chico at Mad Flavor Fest, and then I had my very own set being an opener for the Homies show at Chain Reaction back in March.
Word.
Yeah, you feel me? And from every time I've done, I've heard nothing but great reviews. You feel me? So that just means I just got to keep going and do better. You feel me? So now for me, the more performances I get, the more I understand I'm working towards a success. But my first milestone for success at the moment is to be able to perform out the city. You feel me? That's my first stepping stone at the moment. Like if I get a show, SD, I kind of take it, but not yet. You feel me? Out the state, okay, say I get a show in Phoenix, say I get a show in Salt Lake, Dallas, whatever. Like small show, middle show, whatever. My first show out the city, out the state, I was like, okay, cool. You kind of getting somewhere. Now you need to push harder. You feel me? Ooh, excuse me. Now it's time to depart is where, okay, sellouts. Where you selling out? Like, can you sell out? Can you get bigger? You feel me? But to answer your question, first stepping stone, I want to perform somewhere that's not in the county, not in the state. That's my stepping stone to success. Where I'll know I'll be truly successful. My music's known. It's not a question who I am when I'm in the street. But at the end of the day, this is a situation I give everybody. Like how I told y'all earlier, I wanted to be the provider, right? So like, quick example, Juma, say it's 4 a.m, you fucked on the side of the road, you need some help, right? You like, hey yo,
I've been fucked late, bro.
like
fuck the phone. This is real life. I've been fucked over like 1 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Exactly.
That's
so
who
it's
I
like
call Ghostbusters.
you call. I hate this guy. But like, say you call me, right? You like, hey yo, C, I'm not gonna hold you. I need some help with my rent. If I don't get it in by tomorrow morning by like 8 type, they gonna kick me out. Just stop right there. Like I don't need any more. Like when you said I needed help with rent, I got you. You feel me? How much? Price isn't a question. You feel me? Timing isn't a question. That's when I'll know I'll make it. I'll know I'll make it when somebody in my life that I love and care for, that I really love dearly, gives me a phone call and is like, yo, I need you. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is, I can do it. You feel me? It doesn't matter what the hell it is. It doesn't matter if we getting rid of it. It doesn't matter if we doing whatever it is you need done. Your car broken, you need rent, you need your mama taken to the hospital, you need somebody to fly you somewhere because a family member might be dying tonight, your baby mama giving birth in a different state, whatever the hell it is. You give me that call, I can answer it and help you successfully. Cool, done. That's it. I'm like, all right, cool. I've succeeded. I can help.
It seems
my
like a
loved
moral
ones.
ethic, like success, you know? Like, you just kind of feel like there's pleasure in that. Like,
yeah, there's definitely.
I would just understand if you said I got paid for my skill, you know? Like, but to see success in that light, it's like a different level of appreciation for yourself, but trying to like just be a beam for people, you know? I hear that, bro.
For me, I feel like people are already being paid for their skills. That's something that's already like a daily thing. You feel me? Like a person at a 9 to 5, you getting paid because you can stock food on the shelf. You getting paid because you can line me up really good. You getting paid because you knew what shoes I wanted to take home. You feel me? So it's like people are already getting paid for skills. What's the next level? What else can I get paid for? I can get paid for my skills, but can I get paid for my mind? Will people pay me time to like talk? Will people pay me time to like when people go pay me to perform a show? Cool, like that's fire. I want to be paid for something else too, though. You feel me? Like something you were speaking on earlier about how you said you want to do like a big community thing for Orange County, right? Like I want to have a community where kids can go do all sports. But if you don't want sports, you want the music, we got you. You don't want to do music, you want to draw, we got you. You don't want to draw, you want to do computer tech, you want to practice becoming a teacher or a college professor, you want to become the actual real life Tony Stark, whatever the hell it is, we can do it. You feel me? Like I feel like in today's day and age, there's so much people going like, I can do it, but there's even 10 times more people where it's like, that's not possible. You feel me? Like there's a lot of people I talk to and they're like, let's be realistic. You feel me? Like people tell me to be realistic, motherfucker. My optimism is my realism. You telling me what you can't do, that's on you. Whatever you think you can do, I'm gonna find a way to do it. Like for instance, obviously there's been men who've worked out who can lift a car. You feel me? But there's a lot of people in the world, they'll be like, you can't lift a car. That's impossible. You feel me? Like this, that, whatever the hell it is. But it's been proven you could lift a car. That's me. You feel me? Like, I'm not the motherfucker that's like, oh, you telling me like I can jump off a 3-story building and probably survive? Nah, that's not true. I'll find a way. Motherfucker, I'll find a way to jump off a 3-story building and survive, because everything that is seen as optimism can become a reality. People just wanted to see it be proven first until they make a reality. You feel me?
Yeah, because parkour seems crazy.
Bro,
Motherfucker, you see,
it
like,
does,
he
bro.
missed that,
Nah,
bro,
that's
and
real
like
shit.
fell off like 3 or 4.
Because I be like, bro, I like literally, I'm thinking like, yo, that's brave as fuck. Until it's like, nah, bro, like, and they jump off 3 buildings, climb some shit, you know, like just to even know, like, all right, it only takes this much pressure to land on my shit and like do a front flip. Whether it takes that technique, like, I'm not saying I could do it, but the possibility, like,
exactly,
it doesn't limit the thinking, is what is like the best thing about it.
and you gotta realize too, what you won't do, there's so many people out there in the world that will.
Yeah,
You're so scared.
Still, people get paid, bruh. As we're literally talking about this shit, they're literally getting paid for like some shit that I think is impossible. You know?
Exactly. Like, for instance, nobody's gonna believe me when I said this, but I had an idea before Uber became a thing. Like, I wasn't gonna call it Uber or nothing, but I was like, bro, what if I could call it taxi from my phone and I could pay cheaper? But like, I was a kid, you feel me? Like, I was a kid, like I was like, it's just a dumb thought. Uber became a real thing, and now
I was thinking that too.
and
I
like,
wanna
I be
take the
salty
bus.
sometimes. I'm like,
That's
fuck, like, what if I
feel
really
you.
spoke on that to somebody,
Yeah.
regardless if I was a kid or not? You feel
And
me?
now
Like,
it's
I
a
could-
real idea in motion.
But exactly, and
Yeah.
people use it. People get paid from it. It's a whole
Yeah.
thing. They got Uber Eats, Uber
Yeah.
this, and like next thing you know, it's Uber flights, Uber
Yeah.
pussy, nigga. Like, so anyway.
Speak on what you're saying. What do you think holds people back from taking that? Just to speak a little bit on what he's talking about, what do you think holds people back from taking that initial step?
Something you mentioned is access and time to even execute an idea. Because a lot of ideas, like if you were to like even think about that Uber idea, putting it in motion, it's not gonna happen tomorrow. Like you can't just stop your
Time is a
bro.
big one. Time,
yeah,
is
like
a
you
real
can't
big
just stop your regular life to kind of put ideas in motion. That's why I feel like I don't know, like I don't try to, because I know I make music as well, but I don't try to put that over people. But sometimes it is fitting it into your regular everyday schedule. Even what we do with this pod, like this regular life don't stop.
100%.
This is still included in wanting to do something. So like a lot of ideas that I feel like get put in motion is having to wanting to do it and sacrificing, whether it's time, fucking.
And what's more important
like
to you,
effort
too.
in like other places, because you could be leaving work like some other places. You could be calling out. You could be missing out on family. You could be, so like I say sacrifices, even though that's vague, but it requires a little bit of that to even put ideas in motion. And I think over here in California, bro, you really don't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
Shit's too expensive.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I gotta have tangible money with me
Yeah.
instead of trying to execute an idea.
Yeah, it's hard to put your efforts towards something that doesn't make you any money,
Facts.
especially in an area and a location where it's all about the cream.
and especially where you start off.
Sorry.
to,
Can you scoot over to your left a bit?
Oh,
Because you're in the way of the camera.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, you're good.
But like, even with that, like, what's worse too is like a lot of people, like, what they see first is like, damn, I gotta spend money.
Mhm.
You feel me? You already live in an expensive state where
Yeah.
the shit is already crazy. Now I gotta spend money just to do the shit I want. A lot of people are gonna say no off rip because you gotta spend some bread. You feel me? And it's like there's no like shame to you, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta realize you're gonna have to spend some money before you can get what you want out of it. You feel me? Sacrifice. And that goes, what you said goes a lot in a lot of ways too. It goes really big.
Nah,
You feel me?
def.
And like, especially because most of the time, at least for me, I knew when I was grinding for football, I missed out on a lot of special moments. Like, I missed out on the birth of my nephew. I missed out on one of my mom's birthdays. My mom was in the hospital one time, and like, I couldn't go because I was in the middle of a game and I couldn't get there till afterwards because we didn't have a car. You feel me? Like, sacrifice goes under the very, very deep way.
Nah, I feel you.
Some
Another
people
thing
don't even get to that point. Some people are just scared of failure in general.
That's what I was thinking of, bro. Just
Yeah.
failure, bro.
Or just
and
like if you're-
rejection.
yeah.
Just
Or if you're doing
like,
something artistic, just to like be whack, or like to be like not cool.
Mhm.
People not fuck with you.
Exactly.
You know, when you come out.
So I do have a question for y'all. How did y'all, obviously y'all got y'all podcast going on. How did y'all get over that lump? Because I'm sure it wasn't just like, oh, let's do this podcast, let's get these people on. I'm sure there was a lump behind that, right? how did y'all get over that?
I can speak for myself, and that's just even when I come around these guys, I can remain myself. Like being unforced, I feel like that's the easiest thing, you know.
Yeah.
Because it would suck if I came over here pressed like I'm not impressing you. Like, and now I'm all subconscious about how it's gonna look and come out. But then again, knowing I got quality around me, whether it's sound and the way it's gonna look and perceived to the people, knowing that like it's dropped at that quality, I really it takes away not care, but it's kind of like reassurance in itself. Like knowing we have quality around, because I feel like it can be the same thing for music when you know you got a quality engineer, like you know what you're paying for, and knowing how it's gonna be perceived. So I can say that for me.
Yeah, I honestly it feels like we're just kicking it with the plan. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because whether we were recording with all these cameras or with all these mics, I feel like we would be doing the same, just sparking a blunt right here instead.
Yeah.
I mean, we were doing the same. This is what really influenced us to really start this thing. Was, you know, we would be in a circle, similar, talking, spin, you know, smoking a joint, and it's just like, damn, these are some of the best times, you know, that we should just put it on camera one time. And that's where it stems from, you know. Like when we started this, we were like, okay, like we have an opportunity to bring shine to Orange County ourselves, our co-hosts, and to a lot of people. So it's like, why not take it as far as we can for the people, for us, as a community. Like we do community events, we do shows, we do all kinds of shit now. So it's like, you know, from what turned into a simple plan came out, kind of blossomed into something we're doing pretty big. And you know, it's only been 2 years, a matter of 2 years.
Yeah.
And
But you are right, bro, because I joined these guys, what was it, like episode like 17 or something like that?
19.
So when that was around the time when I started putting their stuff on YouTube, and we would be lucky to get like a view a day. Like I would look at the stats, we'd get like maybe a view a week, 2 views a week, and but just slowly the numbers just add up, and you get more subscribers, you get more people watching, more people fucking with you, and it just
we just broke 10,000 views on YouTube.
yeah.
that's beautiful right there. That's beautiful.
Just working.
Did that discourage you guys at all?
Please,
No.
Mike, if you don't mind, bro.
Did that discourage you guys at all? Seeing that 1 view a day, kind of you guys are pushing it. Obviously, you guys are working towards it, but you guys don't see the feedback that I'm sure you guys want.
No, I don't look at the numbers. I just don't feel like the numbers are like I don't know. It's like when you know I don't know, like I guess expectations. Like, you know, I'm not expecting anything crazy. I'm not expecting to blow up off of like a couple episodes, especially when we first started posting them on fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting no fucking 500 views, fucking 100 views, fucking when we barely posted a YouTube video. So I guess just the expectations, just being realistic is the main thing. So, and then as well, not looking at the numbers.
Yeah.
So
Let me say this real quick. I feel like that goes to anything, you know, like for me personally, when I started making music, it was always like, fuck, like, what are they going to think? What are they going to think when they see 1 view on my shit? Are they going to want to listen to it? Are they going to want to watch the video? You know what I mean? And I think that's what stops a lot of people from starting a podcast, starting their Instagram page. You know, it's just like you say, the expectation of other people. But once you get that momentum, it's like, okay, I'm doing this shit for myself. I give a fuck about what they think now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, momentum is in everything. It's even in the algorithms. You know what I mean? Once you start posting on Instagram, once you start posting on YouTube, and you're recycling your shit, and you're constantly posting every day, you get into the algorithms, and you get the views, you get the
it's
comments,
really a
you
trip,
get the
man.
likes. Like
It's slowly starting to happen to us, and it's just a trip to see.
Yeah. Like honestly, it'll be weird if we get less than 500 views per thing now. And be like, damn, what did we not share this week, or what did we not do this time around? You know.
You start looking at your mistakes instead of
we start looking at okay, we do share this more, we do more reels more, you know, do some of this, some of that. We get more views. Who gets more views? Like I know who gets more views out of the 3 of us. Out of certain shit that we do, you know, it's just like all right, and we plan for that. Like we go to these festivals and we plan for that. Like, you know, like we had Juma's our main guy, and he gets the most views, and we had the top comedian with Juma, and it turned out great. We had the most views. It's one of our most viewed like little reels that we have on Instagram right now. So it's like, you know, little stuff like that is what keeps us growing and really keeps us going too.
So 2 questions for y'all. First question's for him. When it comes to expectations, you feel me? Because you said it's based on your expectations. Were any of y'all like kind of expecting? I know we gonna get like something, you feel me? But I am expecting some love from my family members, and then you didn't receive it.
I feel like we all,
and then you didn't receive it though.
Off top, yeah, like, cause like when like at first like people around me were like, oh, like I see you started a podcast. And they'd be like, I'll be like, oh yeah, cool. Like, did you listen? And then like,
I hate those people.
Yeah. They'd be like, yeah. And I'll be like,
I hate
okay,
those
what'd you like?
motherfuckers.
But then like, but then they would kind of be like, oh, I like the whole thing. So I was like, all right. But then like 2 like random ass people, not really random, but like 2 people I didn't really expect to even listen at all.
Yeah, that's those are the ones that are cool.
Like there's this one girl, like she like legit told me, she was like, oh yeah, you guys need to speak up more, like you guys need to get closer to the mic. But other than that was a good episode. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, because it was out of the blue. Like, you know, and I was like, first of all, we all had our own mic, like we're not sharing a mic. But I'm like, okay, but that's cool though, because that's genuine feedback. That shows me that you actually listen.
Exactly.
And then I had one of my cousins
you
was
listened to
like,
the point where you knew where we fucked up. Yeah.
exactly. Like, and then I also had my cousin fucking like also shoot me a message. It was like, damn, bro, that's crazy. I can't believe you did this or that, because we talked about a story on like one of the first episodes.
Mhm.
So that's why he was like, damn, I can't believe like you actually did that. So it was kind of like those 2 people I didn't expect to listen were actually kind of like the first genuine listeners.
Gotcha.
So that's when I was kind of like, okay, I need to reset my expectations, because I can't expect people I genuinely fuck with like to actually genuinely fuck with what I'm doing, because we all don't have the same interests.
100%.
You know, like that's just what it is. So I can't expect someone to genuinely fuck with what I fuck with when I know I probably don't fuck with what they genuinely fuck with.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's just what it is, bro. Like, bro, I have a homeboy like who fucks with rock. I do not fucking care for rock, bro. Like, but like if he puts it on, bro, I'm not gonna be a dick and be like, oh, change that shit. Like, I'll be like, oh, all right, it's cool. Like, fuck it. Like, I'll keep an open mind to it. But at the same time, though, like if he sends me a link to the YouTube video or the song, I'm not gonna play that shit, bro. Like, I might.
And
like,
he lets you know too, so don't feel away.
No, like I might, like, but like
I said this
if he
for like
sent,
4
like,
songs.
But like, yeah, like if you send me an overkill, like I'm not gonna listen to 6, 7 songs. All
I ain't gonna
right
listen to his
back.
new album, bro. Like, drop
Yeah,
it.
like you have to know. So that's what I'm saying. The expectations, like, so I can't expect to throw all this new shit on somebody when they kind of just know me as being a regular person, not as a podcaster.
Yeah.
So it's like throwing a whole new identity on someone else as well. So I kind of have to remember, like, I have to let them wrap their mind around that,
Gotcha.
and kind of like absorb it.
That's fire. That's definitely a different perspective
that
to
make
see
sense?
it from. Yeah. And then my other question for y'all: what's next for the podcast?
We have a
You
show
remember
July 1st
100%.
festival.
Okay.
It's gonna be dope. It's
I'm
gonna be
excited
the
for
city
that.
of
I'm not gonna
Anaheim.
lie. I'm excited.
Yeah,
to do
bro.
that.
Please pull up.
I'll be
man.
there. I'll be there on stage with Chico for a track. So, I'll be there.
Okay.
You know, we already know where this is gonna go for that.
Yeah,
night.
we gonna be outside July 1st.
As we
Apologies,
outside,
just
turn
a
on
recent
back.
link, you know, because we would have definitely loved to get you on, but saying what's next is future events.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
So,
Future events.
so after July 1st, because everybody has heard of July 1st, what is like next for y'all with the podcast? Or like y'all thinking of getting different type of people on here? You guys looking to expand maybe a little?
we have been in talks with having sister podcasts.
Okay.
They want to be a part of what we got going on, help them push out with social media and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that is one thing that we've been talking about. I know me and Isaac have been talking about.
Yeah.
Helping out some other people with podcasts and stuff. But other than that, I think we got more community stuff coming up too. We want to try to do either a dodgeball or do another March Madness. See what's up with that.
Okay.
You know, the basketball.
Yeah, y'all gotta redo
Or
the March
kickball, my
Madness
bad.
because
I
I
meant to
missed
say
out.
kickball.
Oh,
in
yeah,
there
yeah,
cooking,
yeah.
bro.
All right.
Hey,
We on that, bro. Bro, trust we on that, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Getting paid, was it just like a nonprofit type of deal? What was the deal behind
Nah,
it?
it was
It
a
was just a
nonprofit.
pull-up,
It was
yeah.
everybody
It
just
was a
pull up, have
pull-up.
fun.
Yeah,
The
y'all
winners
gotta-
got.
got an episode and shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But this next one we're gonna do is gonna be we're gonna
Hey.
be like $3 to $5 a head.
Just
whoever wants to
let
play.
just let you know though, at the last event, someone was dunking on fools.
Man,
I'm just letting you know that the
I don't give
caliber.
a damn if you can dunk, if you could 360.
We got real players that come,
fly,
bro.
Like, I'm gonna let you know now.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know now. I was a 5'11" big, and I ain't never been dunked on nobody. So if you can dunk,
Okay.
please bring the sauce. I
Whoa.
love smacking down big dudes. I love
Yeah.
smacking down big
Hey, we
dudes,
call our
bro.
own fouls.
And save that. Hey, just post the clips like I'm a 5'11".
I'm gonna say it now. Ain't nobody ever dunked on me. Ain't none of y'all ever gonna dunk on me.
look like Isaac. Oh, my foul.
Yeah.
On who was that? Who was that? Jimmy?
No, it was on Jamal, dude.
No, it was on Jimmy.
Oh, was it on Jimmy?
Yeah, it was on Jimmy.
Man.
Yeah.
Nah, I low-key hard foul Jamal.
Yeah, this fool fucking
Tackled
fouled
the fuck
shit
out of
out of
Jimmy.
people.
Yeah, no, I
Caught him on camera, bro.
It's a tough world.
No, but even to expand on that with events, bro, with having new people come out, so it's like connections and stuff, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's like the best part about this is that we never know who we're gonna meet or who's gonna be around to support or just even be involved with what we got going on. You know,
Meeting you was a crazy thing to me. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
nah.
Meeting y'all was
Bro,
a crazy thing to me. Like,
the way we met you, what was do Mad Flavor Fest? You mentioned,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt
So how'd you
Flavor
even
Fest,
link
the
with
second
LV?
one. Through DJ Happy.
Okay,
My boy DJ Happy. Yeah. What's it called? I've known Happy since I was a kid. He was also another one of my Boys and Girls Club staff members.
Where?
As a kid. So, growing up, I knew him. He was always a part of the music stuff. You
Shout
feel
out to
me?
the Boys and Girls Club.
No cap. That's the home for the people.
Jamal's over
That's
there
see what
molding,
Jamal's
molding
doing,
minds,
dude?
bro.
See what
Fucking
Jamal's
Jamal.
like.
And then as far
Yeah,
as
you knew Jamal
LV
too,
goes,
right?
yeah, Jamal was another one of my staff members. Those are my dogs right there.
Yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
like as
Y'all need to
far
watch
as
him.
like LV goes, LV was tapped into Happy. He was tapped into Day Squad, which I joined, and then he was also tapped in with a couple homies that I knew from school. You feel me? And I would see his shit pop up music videos, and it was this one song he did. He did a hard ass music video to it. I think it was his ELM song. But like I heard the way he went off, and I tapped in with that video. I'm like, yo, this shit hard. Seen his page, and then I'm gonna be honest. I think I met him at a show. Oh, I met him at a show we threw at our homies pad. You feel me? We threw a show. It was a party, and he pulled up. That's where I met LV at. All right, got his number there, and that's how Mama
Do
Sita,
a show at
Chico,
your
and
homies
everything.
pad?
Yeah, we threw a whole concert at the
Yeah,
nigga's
what's up with
crib.
that?
That was far. It was far.
Yeah.
It was. I think that was actually our very, very first show.
Yeah.
that was early stage.
If you don't
too.
mind, because I know you got your boy here. What's the link? You said you mentioned the squad, Jay.
Yeah, bro.
How-
Well, y'all can follow my
how'd
Instagram.
you guys
Only Make
link?
Classics. We ended up linking through his brother, bro. So I used to hoop with his brother and shit, smoke weed, bullshit around with him. And he started bringing him around. He started getting a little bit older. I met him when he was a young cat. He was probably like 15 when I first met him. I'm be real, he was just coming around. And then, like he mentioned earlier, he was just coming around. He came to the studio one time. I'm like, bro, just lay some shit down. We in here having fun, kicking it, smoking weed. And like he said, he was like, what the fuck? Like, this your first time ever recording? Like, why you type nice with it? You feel me? So that ended up happening. Chico, he knows Chico more than I do, to be honest. Me and Chico kind of been tapped in. We kind of musical interests, you know what I mean? We not really like homies like that. But
Now that I think about it, I don't know how Chico got to that party.
no, on me, I don't. Bro, there's just so much shit that within our circle that's like, people are everywhere, you feel me? We have people from different spots coming in and people are just constantly meeting each other. But yeah, bro, I kind of got lost at your question. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, no. I was just wondering the link between you guys and then the fact that you guys had shit going on. I
Yeah,
I
bro,
was just
well,
wondering where the link even came from,
Yeah, well, like he said earlier, we have a whole group of homies that just make music. So we
Word.
started doing the music. Everyone pulled up to the studio.
You
and
mentioned
then-
the squad. What's the collective? How many of you?
Shit, bro. We got probably like 12 people.
Oh,
8 to 9.
Hell
Look
yeah.
at Wu-Tang with it.
Yeah, homie.
got a whole ASAP
Yeah,
mob with it,
Homie,
like,
bro. I'm gonna be real though. We ain't really like stamping nothing yet. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We kind of just all roll together.
Got a full ass baseball team.
Not on me, bro. We really deep with it.
Starting 11.
They have their own tournament.
Hey, anytime we pulling up for fives, we got a squad, bro.
I
We got
know.
the whole shit.
That's crazy.
But yeah, bro, like everyone make music, bro. We was kicking shit, smoking weed one time. Like, bro, we should just throw a fucking party / a show. People came through. Like, the turnout was cool, bro. We had like 20, 30 heads inside a small ass house. Like, it felt lit as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it was cool, bro. And ever since then, just the momentum, we just always try to keep each other in check. Like, bro, the main goal is this music shit. So anything you talking about, like, besides that, we ain't gonna talk about it like that. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what kind of keeps all of us going. We know where we want. You know, we all trying to get this music shit. And the day someone's slipping, we gonna check them. Be like, what you talking about? Didn't you say you trying to make this music shit? You trying to elevate whatever the case is. And I feel like that's kind of where we stem to kind of getting along. is we push each other crazy. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna let each other be on no bullshit. We gonna call it out right when it happens. Like
The moment it happens.
exactly. We ain't gonna be. I feel like there's a lot of shit going on like where people will let you slip and not tell you about it. You know what I mean? Because they slipping themselves. You know. Exactly, and I just don't roll with that shit because it's like if you slipping and you my dog is what I'm telling you. It's like how that make me look if I ain't gonna call you on some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I get that for sure.
Yeah.
Seems solid amongst you guys. Even just being on the same page, same goals,
Mm-hmm.
makes it easy to succeed, bro. Real shit.
It's definitely no question about it. You feel me? Like I said earlier, like when you asked me what I wanted to be known as, like you know what energy I'm bringing around. You feel me? Like the craziest part is like that's just me. When the squad come in, you know the squad there. You feel me? Like you know what energy we coming with. You know how shit's gonna go. You know what shit's gonna be. So yeah, nah.
Hella, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
hear that.
It's been a great episode, dog. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
yeah,
appreciate
thank you.
I appreciate y'all for having us on for real.
Nah,
That's one
real
thing I wanted to
shit.
say to y'all too. Like shout out to y'all for real because this podcast thing is really something crazy. You feel me? Like it's a lot deeper than it is, especially because it's the juice. You feel me? Like when it comes down to it, like y'all really paving a freeway for juice artists to finally like be heard aside from the music. You feel me? Because like you see an artist, you see him post his music all the time. Like that's cool, that's fire. You see him working on his craft. You see how dedicated he is. That's amazing. But now you seeing juice artists hopping on a juice podcast. You feel me? Performing at juice events. Like you guys are opening up a freeway that a lot of artists wish they had back then. And now you guys are giving it to us. You know I don't like the word young, but the younger generation and shit. So you just know it's a lot of shout out and love to you guys. So I appreciate y'all for that.
Nah,
For
appreciate
real.
you.
Appreciate y'all for having us on.
Oh, yeah, that's the whole point of this, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. You guys said it's the whole fucking point of this shit.
Yeah, bro.
Opening pathway for new
Before we start
podcasters too.
closing this bitch, how do y'all feel about that? Like in terms of OC, because obviously like we ain't really got much people repping it, right? So my biggest thing is like how do y'all think we can elevate OC as a whole county? You know what I mean? How do the artists, how do the hosts, how do we all get in tune with each other to bring us to that LA level, Atlanta level, New York level, you know what I mean?
I think it's slowly already happening because like people already slowly like linking up already, like instead of trying to like climb over each other, like they're finally like starting to realize like we got to team up, like because that's what happens, bro. Like you got to team up. Like you can't just make it out. I mean, you can, bro, but it's like
everyone's gonna hate you because you fucking stepped on everyone
bro,
to get
like,
out.
You're not gonna like your show at home is not gonna sell out, bro. And I feel like that tells you more about an artist. As opposed to like if they sell out in fucking Vancouver, like you sold out a country, bro, but go back home and sell out, like like don't be a sellout.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah, I feel like you're right. I feel like it's slowly starting to happen. I feel like Orange County is just gonna come in when it's our time. You know what I mean? Like it's happening right now with this newer generation. It's happening with us right now, opening lanes. It's like I feel like once Orange County hits that level, I feel like people in this room will definitely be up there when it's that time.
Nah, duh. And to me, it's like exposure. There's one thing I'm like really thankful for is with even like the Mad Flavor Fest. That's just one rendition, but as long as everybody starts to support everybody's events, people get familiar with faces, it makes it easier for your fan base to fuck with me. I feel like that's like the easiest thing I've learned, bro. Like for your fan base to like mine, they just got to see me at your stuff, or they got to see them liking my stuff, And even with Mad Flavor Fest, for them to get media coverage of somebody who's in Orange County, like to me, that in itself already shows that we're not trying to branch out and, because we can go get somebody from LA or somebody who's popping from another area, So just little things like that. But just, I say these events, bro, like as long as we're all supporting each other's events, it makes it bigger and more looking like it's more popping in Orange County, Because I can mention OC Natives, but OC Natives indirectly, like, they used cookies. Cookies was the sell. Yeah. So to an average consumer, that'll hit for me, Compared to on the opposite, we're trying to make our brand a name and make Doll Hut a household name. And not only us, there's other people that have used Doll Hut. Same to Kid Vista and FTG. A bunch of people have used FTG. And now FTG is becoming
indirectly synonymous with Orange County event throwing spot.
Yeah.
It'll be cool if that spot
Like
that
it's not
Mad
just
Boy
it's
had.
not just the observatory.
That's why that Mad Boy had was
Mad Boy
fire.
had, it'll be cool if that becomes a staple. So as long as these things become monuments and big enough to where other people want to come fuck with it, because that's literally, as you said, that's literally what the observatory came. And I would have never had access. To me, as a person who never started making music, never did potting, I got to consume people from other areas because the observatory had access. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm hella appreciative for shit like that, and it'll be cool if all our shit becomes just as known, you know? So I think that's like exposure and just genuine links. Like people gotta fuck with it as much as we fuck with them.
One thing I want to add to what y'all was saying too is like the point of this podcast for everybody that sees this that's from Orange County, you now need to realize you're not alone. You feel me? You don't need to move as the lone soldier, as the lone wolf, as he was saying. You feel me? You don't need to step on people to get to where you want to be. Now you can move as a community.
Mm-hmm.
We can move as a group. We can move together.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like if you want to do your own thing, that's on you. But I forget what the saying is, but it's something. It takes a village to raise a kid.
Yeah,
It
that's a
takes-
fact.
You feel me?
It
It
takes a
takes
village,
it takes
bro.
everybody.
Factual.
It takes a village. It takes a village.
I hear you. I hear you.
We here for it.
No,
We here for it.
no openers, just closers, huh?
Yeah. Close it out.
we
Open
didn't
it up.
Well, no, because earlier, like, we have the intro, but Jose just got two. I was like, I fuck with it.
Oh,
man.
me too.
Yeah.
I see that. I was like,
Yeah,
we started talking
yeah,
about
I was
that.
like, let's get
Cameras
to
rolling,
it, G.
we good. Like,
Yeah, let's run it up, bro.
You started
Like-
getting into your kilo story. I was just like, well,
Yeah, we there. We there. We there.
I was like,
fuck
is he
it.
talking to me to like talk to me? Or was like the cameras rolling? I couldn't tell.
I still don't know what to call him. No, it's- Big Go here,
C
Big Kilo.
Big C, baby.
Big C
Big
Kilo.
C.
Big C,
We got
baby.
the
Big
Kilo.
CK.
Big Kilo. You know what I mean? Nah, salute to you, bro. Real shit.
Burger King.
Salute to you, bro.
Hey, don't sleep on Burger King. I still love Burger King.
I be
ain't
there.
gonna hold it.
Niggas there.
Burger King, the worst fast food.
It
joint,
probably
bro.
is.
Yeah,
It probably
it
is.
is,
Food joint,
It probably
bro.
is,
It
bro.
is, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas be there, bro.
Where do you go?
Burger King is like
Honestly,
Loera.
whatever's near me, bro. I'm not.
I can't talk shit. I just had Jack in the Box like before we recorded.
Yeah, I really will, bro.
Yeah.
I will
I'll
go to
take
dead ass
BK
track.
over Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
You tripping. You tripping.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
That's
debatable.
Well, what do you get from BK?
You going viral.
I need you to justify
Yeah.
really quick.
Grab the mic, bro. Grab the
I
mic.
need you to justify this shit really quick.
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
know.
Bacon Whopper for sure. Bacon Whopper.
Over a bacon ultimate cheeseburger?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
You're
I'm gonna be
saying
honest.
that
I'm gonna lay
sober?
it out right now. The reason I would choose BK over Jack in the Box is because BK got mozzarella sticks.
He only saying that because.
All right, yeah. See, you should have let off with that. I would have never asked you anything else. I would have. You should have let off with
I
that.
ain't
It's
even.
the
would've-
cheese
I-
sticks for me. It's the cheese
Yeah.
sticks for
See,
me.
okay.
You
I
feel
would have
me?
just.
Like,
You would have justified it with that.
if a place got mozzarella sticks, I promise you, I'll pick that place over anything else you can name the
I feel
entire
you.
night, bro.
I mean, Jack ain't got
Yeah.
mozzarellas.
I bet they do.
Nah,
the
they're
mini taco.
If they do,
Nah,
they're whack
they're
because
in
no
there,
one
bro.
talks
Nah, they're
about
in
it,
there.
bro.
Yeah,
bro.
that.
Oh, you know what?
If
though?
they
The
do, they're
jalapeno
whack because no one
poppers.
talks about
Oh,
it.
the
Yeah.
jalapeno poppers ain't mozzarella sticks.
No, I'm saying didn't they
No,
replace
I
them
think
with
they
those?
have mozzarella
They
sticks.
do, bro. They do.
This must be
They
new.
do.
I ain't been
They
to Jack in the
do.
Box
It is
in like
new.
a month
I
or
was about to say,
so.
they
Bro,
must
I'm
be-
about to stop by Jackson right now. Just to fucking see.
Yo,
bro.
leave
Hold
a
up.
comment in the section below.
We gonna find out.
Damn.
Leave a comment what you like the most.
You gonna come back with a mukbang.
Let us
you
know what your order is.
I might try some new shit this week.
Nah, I just seen some shit actually out here in Boyda Park. It's an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue
Yeah.
and ramen spot.
Is that the
Where?
one in like in La Palma? Or
I don't know where the hell it is. I think
Because there's an all you can eat over here as well.
Shit,
there's-
to
be honest, we have a
might
bunch
just
of
hit
them, bro.
Juma instead.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Like you just mentioned Boyda Park. Like on this side we have like heavy Asian community. So over here there's a bunch of those spots. There's like all you can eat sushi spots and the Korean barbecue. I would say. Let me just be active. Like trust.
The Korean barbecue's fine.
Yeah, or just I'd say specifically where
That's
we
it.
are.
There's
Or
a
like
dope
a
spot
kitchen
right
out.
here.
Just that
Like,
side right there.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because Cerritos has it just as much. That's why I say it's not far access. Like
Just that little area.
yeah, it's exactly.
You get closer to La Brada as well, bro. Like over the Alpha Beach in Malvern, they have like a whole little like.
Yeah, bro.
Basically at the source. Right
I ain't
here
gonna
on
lie,
Bravo.
the Asian community doing it right, bro. They buying the land, they buying the spots, bro.
Yeah,
they already
in
know,
Westminster,
bro,
bro. They
yeah.
buying the
And-
spots. They think
and they keep it amongst themselves, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Seems like
They
you
got
own
a
this whole
stronghold.
building,
They got
you know?
a stronghold in
Some shit
Irvine,
like
bro.
that, like, yeah, bro. Real
said
shit.
it's strong.
They invaded Irvine, bro.
Yeah, I go for Irvine, and I don't know how long.
Yo.
So you guys are probably right.
I've
I
been
don't know how long.
Bro, you can go to Irvine. I promise you, you'll see every single Asian continent in Irvine.
Yeah.
I
Like,
can believe it.
Nah,
it's,
I'd be
it's
over there,
crazy.
bro. That shit crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like it's wild. It's real life wild. I don't think like the amount of white people you will see in HB is the amount of Asians you will see in Irvine.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
And that's a lot to say considering
that's
every
a
time
very
you turn
good-
your head,
yeah,
you see a
no.
white person in California. So
We're gonna go a little different. How y'all feel about HB? I feel like HB got a hella bad rep.
I'd be there, bro. I can't speak for people. I love the beach and and I like going
He'd
out,
be at the
bro.
marches.
So to me,
He at the
nah,
marches,
whoa,
buddy.
this nigga here.
He be wildin'.
Yeah, this nigga wildin', bro. He said HB, bro. I go to the beach, bro. I like going to the beach, bro.
Joey just walks by.
I got 20-minute access to the beach.
Nah,
Don't do me like
like,
that.
nah.
Nah, bro. Never that.
HB didn't have the rep it did
It
till the
didn't.
past couple of years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's
Or
like-
to be honest,
of the COVID and shit.
I just
Ever
didn't
since 'cause of
know.
COVID, they
Yeah,
started
100
wilding
days.
out.
might
Like
be
maybe
that.
that like that was my biggest thing because like when I turned 21, that was prior to COVID. So I was at like 2nd Street. I was at Sharky's. I'm at Hurricanes.
Yeah.
I was there just because it's the access. That's the cliche bar hopping. Like
Yeah.
HB has the feel like
Yeah.
from just like and that has to do with earlier in the day I was at the beach for 4 hours. So now I'm like it went from kicking it like I got there let's say 4 or 5. I'm leaving at 2 a.m. I've been in this one city since what 4?
Yeah.
How can I act like I hate this spot, bro? Like I don't hate it as much as like
So let
it's
me
being
ask you-
portrayed, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's
I'm
what I was
over
about
here
to ask.
kicking it. Like
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can act like I'm like other people.
How do you experience anything weird there?
Oh yeah, no. Well, I can't say me firsthand, but you see it. You see, you feel me? Like I'm not gonna act like it's not prevalent. And likewise to him, like just like you guys mentioned in the rally, I wasn't there during that time where because I don't fuck with that shit. Well, no, like it has to do with like kicking environment. You don't go where somewhere you don't feel welcome. Maybe that's how I
Right.
am. I just
Hundred,
don't go
hundred.
around places where
Yeah.
I don't feel welcome. And maybe at that time I just felt like it's night scene. I'm going to the bars until you realize like, wait, ideally this isn't an area where like they just man, I fuck with my vibe, bro. When well like to me it at times it don't even matter my intention. Sometimes intention can eliminate how the night is. I could go out with like trying to have fun, like that was the whole reason why we left, you know, trying to go out and shit. So,
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna act like that's the case all the time, because even the way it is out there, bro, like you see the way white girls get treated different. Like just even access to these spots that like cost to pay to get in, they can just get in. Like something as little as that, although it's like nothing to me. Like no, it's bigger on a scale because. Like, what the fuck? It would just make me not want to come back here again.
Yeah.
Shit like that, you know? Like, just even how, like, bro, the cop presence after. Like, you
I
think
swear
it's
to
all,
God,
bro, you think it's chill until every car is getting ran down that's leaving the
Yeah.
place. Like, they're really an area that's, like, just as active at 2 a.m. where almost every car that's leaving this parking structure gets pulled over, bro. Like, it's not even like, and then the fact that it's, 20 minutes from my pad to Anaheim, going through Garden Grove, like, they know you're coming from HB. Like, niggas be knowing, bro.
Yeah.
Like that was another thing too. So going there could be like, as I said, intention, but it's like almost just as much as like the stigma of we know you're leaving HB, because over here it's the same thing where they know you're leaving DTF. Like they know, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's fucking
Hey,
2 in
shout
the
out
morning.
Matador for real.
Well, exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Like ladies know you're coming from this side, bro. So like. It could be all fun and games, bro, until it could be all fun and games.
Shout out to
He
the
don't want
camera
your
again.
girlfriend.
No. So to me, that's what sucks about it, because I could think the area is cool because the axis of like everything being so close to each other until it's not a vibe that's actually fun.
And there's nothing wrong. You feel me? Like it's cool. HB is a dope city, but it's how they portraying themselves.
Nah,
The worst
You
of
feel
it.
me?
The worst of
Yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
then
Exactly,
honestly,
you
even
feel me?
after that,
Yeah.
it's like once I found all that shit out, it's like, do I even want to go spend money in this city? Like that's like the most cliche thing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like, yo, why the fuck would I even want to give money to this area that's like
Exactly.
supportive to all the shit that I don't even fuck with? You know,
Exactly.
I'd rather just go to the water and leave, because that's what it was kind of like fresh after COVID. Like, we're not turning up out here. We'll just go to LA. We'll just go to DTF. Because of that, because I can only speak personally. I didn't know it was that serious, bro. Like, I swear to God, I didn't know the craziness, bro. Like, because it was the same thing to the KKK rally in Anaheim, bro. Like, that was like that shit was happening at the convention center. Like, that shit's 7 minutes for me. If I'm going to HB, I didn't know the the presence was that felt over here, bro. By Brenner, where we do March Madness,
That's
that whole
crazy.
neighborhood is fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, let's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit look, bro. You'll see them these MAGA flags and these all this. So it's like when you
Especially
realize it's
go to
that
the
much
backside,
closer to
yeah.
you, bro. It's like whoa. This shit right
Like,
here.
you not even want to like
Yeah,
kick
this-
it right there,
Bro,
Hey, the
Like,
thing
and
that's
this is the part
crazy
that I
about
came
that
to
shit.
all my life, borderline, like what, since high school, was going on 10 years now. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, I don't know
Bro.
how aware y'all are, but apparently Anaheim is known for like the KKK shit. Like they
Bro,
was the
that's-
birth of this shit, right?
That's part of the reason why Walt Disney built Disneyland here.
bruh.
What you mean by that?
This area was known for like people fucking with Nazis,
And he
like
built,
back then.
You know,
Yeah.
but I'm confused about the part you said. That's why Walt Disney built Disneyland here.
Yeah, he used to
He-
make like
it was
Nazi,
just
like,
the one
propaganda.
presence.
He wanted to build a park that was in between two freeways, and there was a bunch of farmland over there, and there was a bunch of people who fucked with Nazis. So it was a
Like-
perfect area for him. In that sense.
It's fuck Walt Disney then or what?
Bro,
Shit.
don't even get me started on that, bruh.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't even know about that shit. I ain't even know about that shit.
What's crazy
That's
is
outside
that.
with Mickey, dog.
Nah, to me, what's crazy is that like I'm not even gonna act like that's what Disney stands for, represents today, you know. But to act like I don't know,
Where it initially stemmed from.
yeah,
The
or,
story
or
behind the bit.
yeah, or just even to even find out history, because it's like that's what I say about these cities.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
you don't know, bro. These South counties is just the same. Like, I mean, Anaheim Hills too, bro. Like Anaheim Hills is like,
Mhm.
bro, you borderline feel unwelcome. bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honey,
bro.
It's
Yeah.
like a
Fuck
fucking, you know. But like the one thing about HB, just going
This
back to the
office
original, we're going back to the
You're
original
walking up in here.
with HB. It has to do with it does give the appeal of like nightlife
Mm-hmm.
Bitches be
and
looking
like
at me
the
sideways.
California looking scene, you know, because the beach is right there
Fucking
and it looks
stupid.
nice right here, you know. So then I could encounter like, because like most people that do go to, because to me it's not just HB, it'd be like Laguna or just on the opposite side to Long Beach. Niggas come from like outside cities to go to these cities to turn up. It's
Right.
not just people in HB that turn up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to when I'm in DTF, majority of the people are from this side, like 5 mile radius. It's not like touristy, you know, so shit like that. So I do get appeal though, because I'm telling you, it's access. Like I remember being 21 and like, yo, fuck this spot, go to the next one. Like now it's like DTF 25 Matador. I'm not leaving here. Like I'm not leaving, bro. Like it's just type of thing.
Mhm.
So I just get appeal. I swear, because as a youngin, it's like damn, bro. And then they're out there. Bro, you know how they look out there, bro. It looks crazy, man. It's like, damn, this shit's lit. It's shit lit out here. You feel me?
That shit
So-
do get crazy.
It hit crazy,
It get
bro.
crazy
It
out
hit
there.
crazy,
Y'all
bro.
Matador bitches be wildin'.
It hit crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, so that, like, to me, that's what sucks, because the people around it will ultimately never define an area. It's like, what's here that'll make us come here, bro? Like,
Yeah.
real shit.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yay.
It's Hoser.
Juma signing.
I'm gonna give myself a
Isaac.
little shout out. Only make classics on Instagram. Follow me.
Okay.
Key Lokes, baby. Key Lokes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, check me
Like
out.
on all the socials, where to find your music, gang?
Yeah, so Key Lokes, my Instagram, you click on the link. I got everything laid out for y'all. Nice and easy right there. Key Lokes, KEELOWKZ. I just made this username. So
No,
I
you
don't
good, bro.
remember it.
Okay, okay.
We just need to
Apple
have access
Music,
to it.
Big C, BIGG, spelled in all caps as an acronym, and then the C at the end, baby.
Yeah,
Sorry,
already.
Big C. Tap
Big
in with me. I
C.
promise y'all, it's all heat for the rest of this year. It's all
Yeah,
beautiful
already.
things for y'all.
Yeah, we excited. It's Hoser.
Jones.
Ride till we making it
We
out.
out, baby.
Yeah.
Ride till we making it out. Look, go round my town. Of my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas don't wish where I'm from. Grind till we making it out.